In this video, we will see forms in HTML. If you are new to this channel, then please check out my playlist named Full Web Development Course for previous videos of this series. Hey, my name is Abhishek Raj, you are watching Coder, and if you are interested in programming web development, then please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's start after this small intro. If you want to take input from your user, then we use form, and inside this form we have various types of input. If you want to take text input, number input, color input, or many of them, we'll see now. Form is very simple to understand. It is only used to take input from user, and inside this form this is empty. To take input you have to use this form. So inside this form we use a tag, that is input tag, and this is a self-closing tag. So here you can see in the browser a box is appeared. So this is the input box, and inside this I can write anything I want. Now to specify this input, we have some attribute for it. So now this time this input is like empty. When someone will come here, then he is only seeing that this is a form, but this input box, what we have to write, for which data this input is given, like it is for name or email or anything else, or age, address. So he cannot understand that for why this input box is given. So for that there is a attribute called placeholder, and inside this placeholder you can write anything, that data which you want to take from user. Like this one, I want to take the name of user, then I have written the name, and when the user will start writing, then this name will be disappeared. Like I am writing here Abhishek, then you can see that name is disappeared, and when I will delete this all, then it will be appeared again. So this is the use of placeholder. It is present there, but only for guiding the user that for what this input box is present. Now if I want to take another input from the user, and that will be like, if I want the age of user, then I will save this. Inside this I have written age. So here anyone can see that this is a form, and inside this box I have to write the name, and inside this box I have to write my age. So this is the use of placeholder and input box. So this is very simple, you can understand. In many forms you can see like this: first name, one input box will be for first name and second will be for last name. So when anyone will see, then he can understand that first name will be written inside this and the last name will be written inside the second input box. So this is the way to take input from user. So the concept of form and input is finished. So inside the input we have many types of input that we will see. That is the main part. So here I have written the name, and I will delete. Then this is the first name and this is the last name. So this both input box are accepting text, and if we write text and number both, then it is also accepting. So like here I have, if I write another input box, and this box has a placeholder age. So inside this input you can understand that you have to write your age. So for age you will write number, but inside this when I will write a alphabet, then it is also accepting that alphabet. So to avoid that, if I want that user can only write the number values inside this age input, so for that I will write here a type, and inside the type I will write number. Means this input box will now accept only number. So here you can see when I have written type number, then two arrows are visible here. So if you press the upper one, then you will increase the number, and if you press the bottom one, then the number will be decreased. And you can write here manually also any number. And if I write here alphabet, so you cannot see, but I am pressing the alphabets from my keys, but this age input is not accepting the alphabet, and when I write the number, then it is accepting. So for this we use the type inside the input. So this type specify that which type of data this input box will be taking. So there are many input types, so let's see few of them. So the another one is text. So by default we have not written here the type, but this placeholder is a text type. So if you will not write, then it will be by default text, but if you want to write, then you can write this is a text type. And inside the text one you can write alphanumeric, any value you want to write. So this will be your text. So here I can write number also, but this number is not in form of number, it is in form of string, because here the type is string. So you might get confused. So when we will start JavaScript, then we will understand the difference between the text and the number in more detail. I have written here text, and in the first name if I write 12 and inside the age number means inside the age input if I write 1 2 3, then this both 1 2 3 are different. This 1 2 3 is a string and this 1 2 3 is in a number form. So that is a JavaScript part. So let's move from that. So now let's see the another input type. So now let's see the another type of input. The another type is a radio type input. This radio type input, here you can see in browser the circle one. So when you will click on this, then it will be selected, like it will change this color. So when I refresh, then it is a circle, and when I click on this, then a blue dot inside. So next type of input is, and it is similar to radio type, and it is named checkbox input. So next input type is color. So here you can see I have a box here, and so this input box is used to input the color, any color you want. So when you will click on it here, then the color box will be appeared, and here a pickup option is also present. When you will click on this pen button, then you can select color from any area of your screen. Like here from the VS Code I am selecting the color, then this color is selected. So the next input type is password. Inside the placeholder I will write password. Then only one thing is changed, that if you will type in this password area, then it will be not visible to anyone. Like if I write here any password, then the text will be not visible, and it is like encrypted. It will be visible in encrypted form. Like here I am writing my name, but you can see it is not visible to you because this is the category of password. So the next type of input is file type. So here when I have written the file and saved, I have got here an option to choose file. This input is basically to select a file from your system if you want to upload any document or photo or something. So this input is used. So when I will click on this choose file, then this box will be opened and you can select any file you want to upload. Like I will select this one, the car image, and its name is 46 some number and .jpg. Or when I will open, then you can see here but that is not visible, but it is selected here. So this file is selected 467 and .jpg. So the next important input is time input, and when I save, so here you can see the input, and when I will click on this is for hour, this is for minute, and this is for second. And here a clock option also to directly choose, and you can manually write the time. So as you can guess, the next one will be, if this is the time, then there must be a date input. So yes, there is a date input also. So here when I write the type date, then the input box is already containing the date, month and year. And here a calendar option also, you can choose from the calendar. This is some most commonly used input in the form. So first was text input, second was number input, and then radio, checkbox, color, password, file, time and date. And if you enjoyed this video, then please hit that like and subscribe button, and see you in next video of HTML.